Hey guys! Today we are talking about the difference between virtual assistants and experts. What is the difference and when do you use them in your business as a blogger and an influencer? I'm Kate. I am the pro organizer to bloggers and influencers. I help teach you how to organize all aspects of your business so that you can have a clearer vision for what you're doing and really focus on doing the things that you love about your business. So, we've got virtual assistants, a VA, and we have Sugar's drinking water now. She's being really noisy. So we have virtual assistants, VA, and then we have experts. When do you use them? What's the difference? And how do you avoid the mistakes that I've made in my business by hiring the wrong one at the wrong time? So a virtual assistant is someone who helps you execute on things that you already know how to do well. And that could be like that you've created a system for how you organize your email, you've created a customer service follow-up sequence for how you're following up with your clients or the brands that you're working with, and you are just having that virtual assistant execute on those items for you. And but you're not having them invent the process, because that is their area of expertise, is executing on detailed items that you have given them with a to-do list and a step-by-step of everything that needs to be done. That is what your VA is there for. They are there to schedule those blog posts, edit them, make sure that all the links work, because you've already created that standard operating procedure for how it's done. That's what your virtual assistant is there for. And then your expert, on the other hand, is somebody who can come in and help you with the things that you are not as strong in, that you don't have standard operating procedures for, that you know you need to improve on in your business, or maybe you didn't even know was an issue in your business. That's when you bring in an expert. And you have that, for example, someone who is really good with SEO, an SEO expert. That's somebody that you would bring in if you don't know anything about SEO and you know that it's something for your blog that you really want to beef up. So you would hire an expert and have them come in and teach you how to think the way that they think and how to optimize your business in that aspect and become really good at it. And then down the road is when you would offload that task to your virtual assistant. So you're seeing the difference there. Both are extremely valuable, both are very important, and you don't have to have both in your business at all times, but they are different in that you can't expect your virtual assistant to be doing things for you that they're executing a list of steps. They are not the vision leaders for your business. That is your zone of genius. You are the one who sees where your influence is going, what you're trying to have as your vision for your business, where it's going to be, what you're trying to accomplish by doing all these tasks. That's your job. That's your zone of genius. And then you're having your virtual assistant execute on those details for you, because it's not the best use of your time to be filtering your emails and scheduling your blog posts. If that's something that you've already documented and you have a standard operating procedure for it, you can easily offload that to a virtual assistant. That's a better use of their time, and your money. But don't expect, this is a big mistake that I made, where I didn't have any standard operating procedures in place. I sort of had a vision for where I wanted to go with my business, but I didn't totally have it all there. And I had this virtual assistant that I just kind of outsourced my whole life to her. And she did the best. She did a fabulous job, but she also wasn't the vision leader for my business. That wasn't her job. And that wasn't why the intention of hiring her was not to figure out for me what I was doing with my business or what was the best use of my time. That's my job. And that's what I also teach in the Organized Influencer Academy, is how are we using our time best? How are we taking those items that are on your to-do list that's never ending? What's most important for you to be doing? What doesn't need to be done at all? What can you outsource to a virtual assistant? When do you need to hire experts? Those things are what we talk about in the program so that you're really using your time wisely. So you're hiring, you wouldn't ask for example, you wouldn't ask your CPA to fix your washing machine. So they're just not interchangeable. An expert and a virtual assistant, it's not interchangeable. And that's not to say that virtual assistants aren't experts. They are experts at executing a plan and step by step that you have in place, and they can help you hone in on the items of the standard operating procedures, like how to check your email, how to upload your blog post, how to follow up with the brands that you're collaborating with. They are there to be your second set of eyes and see where there's holes in that. But that's mainly your job, is what you're doing when you have that virtual assistant on your team, and you can bring in an expert to see that bigger vision for you. But that's the difference in having those two in your business. I hope that made sense. I've been asked about this a lot, and it's really tempting for people to for our students in the Organized Influencer Academy to just hire a virtual assistant and call it a day and offload and say, okay, now I can go be the content creator and go do all the high level things, or the things that I really want to do. And that is our ultimate goal, is that you're doing the things that you really want to be doing, the things that are fun for you. But you have to have a plan for that first. You have to have those standard operating procedures in place. You have to have a vision of why are we doing this in the first place, instead of just offloading everything and saying, okay, you answer my emails, you sort them all for me, you tell me what I need to be doing today, all those things. That's backwards. You have to figure that out for yourself first, and that is where you could use an expert like me who knows where the holes are, what's most important for you to focus on, and help teach you how to think that way. And then you can use your virtual assistant to help you execute on the details of that. So I hope this was helpful. I hope that all made sense. Again, I'm Kate. I'm the pro organizer to influencers and bloggers. If you have questions or comments, like this video and let me know that you liked it. And I would love to hear more topics that you want me to cover. And I will see you again soon.